Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Dan, go close the fridge.
I'm in the process of getting the stuff
So
out.
today is day 1 of the HelloFresh box. Dan's decided what we're going to have.
We are having the fragrant pork and mushroom stir fry because we're very hungry. It is only 4 o'clock, but obviously with the time I work and stuff,
Yeah, it's got to go to bed around 8.
Get up early and we eat early and then we go to bed about 8 o'clock.
But they do say, to be fair, eat early because you digest your food better. So
yeah, this is only going to be a quick vlog, just showing you the prepping of the food, bit of cooking. We put a poll up on Instagram yesterday and people seem to want to see this.
Yeah.
So we're going to review our first week on HelloFresh. This will be day 1. Fragrant pork and mushroom stir fry. So we'll show you us prepping it. You got something to say?
Yeah, we're going to collate all the daily things into one vlog. We're not going to do like each day as day 1. This is a vlog. I know, but you've just basically made out that we're going to do them all as separate.
You can tell, can't you, that we need to this daily stuff. But yeah, so we're going to do this and we will now pan to us, no pun intended, prepping it and cooking it and stuff.
I'm getting all stuff out. What number is it?
It is number 14. Prepping my knife in case some of these veggies are rock hard. Don't imagine they will be. This is a special whetstone. Paris got me this knife many years ago for Valentine's Day. And it was recommended that I have a proper whetstone. So this has just been soaking in water for 5 minutes. Should really be longer. But because we're in a bit of a rush, because I'm getting a bit hungry, I won't lie, I'm starving. So we do a couple of passes by on one side, on this rough side, and then we turn it over to the wet side, so we'll show you that in a second. And the knife will be incredibly sharp, it'll go through anything.
Like butter.
It will. So we've got our recipe card ready to go, the knife sharpened, we've got the pork mince out. I forgot yesterday to actually check the dates on these, to see what kind of dates they give us, the 16th for the 11th. I'm not going to be watching. What are we on today? It's the 13th, so that's not too bad. 3 days.
Oh, we might need to check that.
Yeah, so we might need to figure out and eat the meat first. I'm assuming with this coming yesterday, Paris, maybe it meant that we started it Sunday, but obviously we're not. Now, I'm just going to take that as a guide. I believe that mince will be okay a day over, so listen, don't do that, but I cook quite a lot and I know that that'll probably be absolutely fine. We have bag 14, so I'm going to try and open it with one hand whilst Paris just sorts out stuff over there. So in this bag we should have pork mince, no that's there, we should have rice, we should have, sorry about the autofocus, lime, Pak Choi, sliced mushrooms, ginger and garlic and lemongrass puree. What is that stuff? Ketchup mayonnaise, don't know what that is. Soy sauce, chili flakes, and of course, if you want to, you can choose beef mince as an alternative. Pantry items, we need oil, salt and pepper, and sugar.
So following on from the other day as well, Dan went and bought another bowl, but unfortunately it's not the same design. So we're gonna have mismatching bowls, and I am still wearing my hoodie. It's cold now, so you're gonna see me eating a lot.
We've had storm. What was it? Sorry, I'm.
I don't know. Storm wind.
Outside. I mean, look out there, guys.
It's disgusting out here. Obviously, it's. Hold on. Very grey.
Yeah,
and
the 50 mile an hour wind today. It's been wild for me.
Horrific. To be fair, it was horrific in school as well. The kids seeing all like the leaves doing, when the leaves like spin a bit like a tornado. They're like, oh look at the leaves. And I'm like, it's windy. Shut the door. Shut the windows. It's freezing. But anyway, back to HelloFresh.
We get carried away, don't
we? Do.
And it'll end up turning into another daily vlog, and we don't want to do that. So. This is all
Food's out.
It's all ready to go.
We're going to give them a quick wash.
Chopping some bits, which Paris will show you in a minute. And then we'll start cooking and follow the instructions on the back. Seems very straightforward, even if you don't cook often.
Yeah.
Seems like anyone can manage this.
Amazing.
It works out.
Says it's a 20-minute meal, so hopefully it should be.
It's all the calories I was trying to say, because obviously we're not really calorie counting, but we're just trying to pick healthier meals. Per serving, This meal is 698 calories.
And that's not too bad.
But we've not had since our dinner earlier on, so
it's quite good.
So that's not too bad.
Especially obviously
it's a day and there's mild spice to it.
And it's portion controlled. So let's get chopping.
Boil a kettle. So we normally only use microwave rice just for convenience.
Even though it's
in recent times we've started cooking with actual rice, and one thing I've learned is to always wash your rice and it gets the starch off it, it stops it all sticking together. Now I'm not sure with basmati how it works, but the recipe card here just says to put the rice straight in and add boiling water straight from the kettle. I don't know whether to rinse it or just follow it and just see, and then obviously I might just follow the recipe today because that's what you're meant to do. And if it all sticks together, then I can say I told you so.
Is it sticky rice though?
And it doesn't tell me how much water I'm adding to the rice. Normally it's 2 to 1, so it's 2 parts rice. 1 part rice, 2 parts water. So I don't really know. It just says pour boiled water from your kettle into a large saucepan with 1/4 teaspoon of salt on high heat. Add the rice and cook for 20 minutes. Once cooked, drain in a sieve. So we're just draining it, yeah. So we'll just go with whatever it's saying.
Just go with it.
So let's add some salt.
Look at that light.
And then add some water. Right, we'll leave that in there for a minute. And now we're going to get the pork on the go. So for the pork, the recipe says no oil because there's obviously fat in the pork, as you can see. Fry it for 6 to 8 minutes. Break it down with the spoon that you're using. Discard that all back into the brown bag.
Good bit of pork.
And then what we'll do is, once the beef's cooked, we'll probably just transfer it into a Pyrex dish.
Pork, not beef.
Pork, sorry. We'll probably just transfer it into a Pyrex dish and cover it with foil and leave it until we're ready for it. But we'll fry this off and then we'll get back to you.
So we've decided, guys, that we're actually going to do these day by day because obviously there's a lot of prep and there's a lot going into it. Dan suggested it.
Cooking vlog. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do day 1 on HelloFresh, day 2. So day 1 we'll probably upload tomorrow, the day after we've had it.
Yes. So day 1 is obviously the fragrant pork and mushroom stir fry. So yeah, obviously day 1 through to day 5. So Dan's finished cooking the beef.
The pork.
Pork, sorry.
It's not fully cooked because obviously we're then going to add mushrooms and stuff later on. So the next thing we need to do is put the rice on
the go.
And that needs
20 minutes.
12 minutes, so if you can set a timer on something.
Yep. I can set a timer.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 12 minutes. I mean, it's not going to matter, it just needs to come to a simmer. And then while the rice cooks...
Your veg prepping?
Which it's doing, but I definitely should say on there to wash it because that's gone cloudy already. Just show them what I mean.
It looks like a pan of milk.
So we'll prep the veg. The mushrooms are already sliced. While the rice cooks, zest the lime, then cut into wedges. Trim the Pak Choi and slice sideways. So we'll just give this a little rinse down as is. That's nice and warm, that water. Because this is quite enclosed, the main dirt will be on the outside, so but it's very fresh veg this, guys, so that's why they're saying give it a wash.
Yes.
It's pretty good.
That is very good.
almost there. Rice has been drained and is done. The mince has continued to be fried off. One thing I will say, guys, is if you do this and you get this recipe yourself, don't overcook your pork mince at the start. Leave it a little bit undercooked, because then it's going to continue to cook with the Pak Choi and with the mushrooms, and then with the sauces in. So this is, that smells incredible. Smell that. Ooh. So this is garlic.
Oh, it reminds me of Nando's.
Garlic and ginger and lemongrass paste. Again, no chopping needed. It's already done for you. So we've got to stir this in for 1 minute.
Squeeze, Daniel, squeeze. Do you know, it reminds me of the Nando's lemon sauce.
That's done.
It doesn't look very appetising there in the middle, like.
But we'd be like, this will smell incredible now.
Yeah, because it smelled really garlicky, didn't it? Right, well, we'll come back to him when he's adding the sauce.
So now we're stirring in the, I'm assuming it's ketchup. Ketchup, manis.
Ketchup.
I'm assuming it's that. So we've got 2 of these. It's quite.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting that colour.
I'm going to turn the heat off for a second, because I can't obviously stir it at the same time. So I'll turn the heat off for a second. There's enough heat in there to keep it going. So
it's a bit soy-like, isn't it?
there's 1 of them in. Yeah.
Easy tear packages as well, guys. Like,
yeah, no messing about. I've got my knife ready to cut it, but it's pretty much done. Now, you can cook your mushrooms for a bit longer. Me and Paris don't mind.
A little bit raw.
A little bit, not raw, but a little bit of a bite to them. If you cook them down too much, they're just going to go to mush. Mushrooms. So that's really good, actually. Do you want to try it?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
Really, really good. So that's that in.
What else did you need to put in? Soy?
Jeez, that's incredible. I don't know what that is.
You're on the second to last step.
I know. Remove from the heat from the pan and add some lime juice.
No, you've missed a step because you've got the soy.
Yeah. Add that.
You've not added the soy.
Oh, ketchup and soy. And, okay, got it. Sorry. Now, is there an easy turn on this? The one thing there would have liked one on, there isn't, so we'll try and use my knife.
Careful.
So there's the soy in.
Lovely. Now you're going to mix it all?
I'm going to mix it all through. And I'll probably just pop the heat back on now as I've got control of it, because obviously taking the stuff off the packet was a bit of a pain. It's really good.
I'll let you stir it for a bit. So it's all been nice and mixed together now.
So we'll keep 2 limes for seasoning. Did it say a taste?
It says remove the pan from the heat and squeeze in some lime juice from a lime wedge. Taste it and season with salt and pepper and more lime juice if needed.
I don't think we're going to need salt because soy is already salty, so.
You want more lime though?
I'll tell you what.
It smells incredible.
It's very nice. It doesn't need salt. I love pepper, so I will add a little pepper to it. And that is pretty much it. I might just give it another blast of heat while they get the bowl set up. While that's doing, I'll keep that on low. While that's doing,
fluff the rice with a fork.
We'll add the...
Stir through the lime zest, which he's got already prepared.
So the rice, guys, turned out perfect. It didn't need washing. It's absolutely perfect, and I tried it and it was really nice. So we add... That's one thing Paris might not be a fan of, but we've got to follow the recipe. Yeah. So the limey rice, I think it'd be really good, but you probably are going to taste it. You can certainly smell it. Smells incredible, to be fair.
And then we are going to serve it all up, and we'll come back to you once it's all been plated. Oof, so it's all been plated up.
We're just adding some chilli flakes, which are optional, guys. You don't have to put them on, but me and Paris don't mind.
We like a bit of spice.
So chilli flakes are on. We do have coriander in the fridge as well, which I don't think would be too bad. We won't use all of that because it'll blow our heads off. And then we finish with
a little wedge of lime.
And that is it. And as far as cooking it goes, guys, that was very straightforward. Obviously, I prefer cooking off the cuff and throwing stuff in myself. But following a recipe card, I'm back into a little bit, but that's fine once you get used to it.
And obviously Dan's the cook, so I've been able to wash up.
So I'm just going to take some photos of it real quick. Go and follow my other Instagram page, Scram with Dan, if you want to see the photos of it cooked. And we will give you a taste test once we sit down.
That we will. Because Dan's getting hangry, we're going to have him go first.
We're all set. I'm going to add a little bit of lime to it. Just because it's there for a reason, so I'm adding it. And spray it all over me car keys and everything else.
And all over your work.
So let's try it. First we'll try the rice and see how that's gone.
That was the dog, by the way. What's the rice like?
Tell you what, it was pretty good. The rice is perfect. Follow the recipe down to the card, guys, because it's perfect. What was it, 10 to 12 minutes for the rice on a simmer? Sauce is lovely, nice and sweet with the soy, garlicky and stuff. Very salty, so don't add more salt. However, if you want more salt, add it. Perfect, absolutely made up with that. I mean, I'm really hungry. I've not ate since dinner. I actually come home from work and went to bed for an hour, so it's to stop me from snacking.
Well, not just that, you've been tired as well.
I'm tired, but snacking after work is one of my things.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll stop rambling. For me, I would say that is a 8 out of 10 for the first meal. Right. So let's give Paris a go. She's probably not going to add the lime, so.
But it's there. I'm going to have to just do it. I need to start being...
I would say try it first, because it might already be too limey. And then we can add it off camera.
I'll go rice first, because that's got a little bit of lime zest on. And I'll go for the meat with some Pak Choi.
Yeah, good.
That's actually really good.
So what you're saying out of... And not to quote what it's called, but it's very fresh tasting. But go on, so what are you giving it out of 10? I give it 8.
7.
7?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just because it's a bit salty and a bit limey for me.
Before it goes stone cold, we're going to eat this lot and we'll get back to you when we're finished.
How was your meal, Dan?
Fantastic. I said I couldn't fault it. Very salty. The more we got through it. That is down to the soy sauce, so that's nothing to do with the actual recipe that... Oh no, saying that, no, it probably is down to the recipe that's provided, because obviously the amount of soy, it didn't say use a little bit, it just said
soy.
So we put it all in. And it was very salty. That portion was just enough. Yeah, I'm going to stick with my score. I'm going to say out of 10. I'm saying out of 10. Okay. So let me put it on to Paris. Paris is actually struggling. She's finding hers really salty. She's gone through a couple of these waters. So
But it's going to go in the microwave.
She's going to save it for later. And I said, well, it's still going to be salty after.
No, I know that. But I am getting quite full as well, because I have drunk like nearly 2 and a bit jugs of water. So
to take away the saltiness.
Yeah. So it'll go in the microwave. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll take it for school for dinner tomorrow. But I said 7, didn't I? Yeah.
You're going to have to readjust it because you've not enjoyed it as much as you did initially.
Yeah. I'll probably say a 6.5. Just the point, it's just a little bit too salty. Other than that, the flavours are amazing. And I said this to Dan when I was eating it. I said the flavours are great.
Yeah, it's very tasty, like. But it's just the soy, isn't it? Just very heavy. I'm glad that I didn't season at the end. Obviously, doing a lot of cooking and stuff. I know that soy is very salty, so adding more salt to it just isn't really the one. Just a bit of pepper. But it recommended adding sugar, but like you said, the sugar might take away from the saltiness, but it didn't.
No, it didn't.
I mean, personally, I thought it was great.
It was really nice.
I can deal with the saltiness. I mean, we eat salt and pepper chicken from the Chinese all the time, and that thing strips your throat. But overall, I'd say a very good first experience with the cooking and everything. Yeah, with the cooking, the ease of cooking. It was very simple. There was very little washing to do with the vegetables and stuff.
I kept up with the pans.
Very tasty. It was definitely 20 minutes, maybe a touch more for us because we were filming and stuff. But yeah, as a first day of
as a day one on HelloFresh, it's been a success. So guys, obviously, if you do like what you see, please do rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing this every single day
this week. So this is day 1 of 5.
Day 1 of 5 on HelloFresh. So obviously, you do your thing. It's Ginger and Brown on everything, minus TikTok, which is
Ginger Brown 18.
So for now, we'll see you in tomorrow on day 2 of HelloFresh.
Bye, guys.
Bye.